izwa imithandazo yethu Nkosi sikelela thina. Usibuluke murena hausi chaba sa Yesu si chaba sa Afrika makubenjalo kute kube ngunapha kate kute kube ngunapha makube njalo kute kube ngunapha kate kute kube ngunapha kate amandla.
Enkosi kakhulu Commissar Tambo. We are going to move with speed and call upon the provincial chairperson of Gauteng and the MMC for Finance, Neguruleni, Commissar Dunga, to come and welcome your people. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Members of the Provincial Command Team and the PTF, the RETFs, Regional Command Team and Ground Forces of the EFF who are here. President, those who are here are people who understand that they need to be in solidarity with the people of Palestine because they are being subjected to, in the very same conditions that black people were subjected to under the apartheid regime here in South Africa. They are being murdered on a daily basis, and these ground forces of the EFF are in understanding that they have to be in solidarity, in unity, in the fight against the Israelites, in the fight against the genocide of the indigenous people of Palestine. Amandla!
Enkosi, Chairperson of Gauteng, now Samgelekile Gauteng, we're going to move with speed. We have guests that have joined us in the solidarity with the Palestinian people. We are now going to call upon them one by one to come and give a message of support quickly. We are going to start with Al-Jamaa, the organization of Al-Jamaa represented by Councillor Musa. Please come forward for your message of support.
Thank you, thank you. Amandla. Amandla. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to our Honorable President of EFF and all the dignitaries from EFF. We are truly today very, very proud of you to stand in support and solidarity with the Palestinians. For far too long has the oppression been taking place, and we commend and we compliment President Julius Malema in terms of his clear stance that he supports the Palestinians. Aware to Amandla. Yes, comrades, today is a very important day for the Israel government to know that we stand totally against the oppression that has been taking for far too long against the Palestinians. We call upon the Israeli government, the American government, the UK government, stop the genocide and the oppression against the Palestinians. And we thank you for your solidarity in standing today with the EFF to come out here and show your solidarity. Today is a day that we as South Africans are proud that we've been through an apartheid struggle, but our apartheid struggle was not like the apartheid struggle of the Palestinians. Must I tell you why? They are being bombarded. They don't have water. They don't have electricity. They don't have electrical services and also health services. The hospitals have been bombed, and we have President Julius Malema who stands up and understands the cause of apartheid that he's been through and the South Africans have been through. But let me tell you, the Palestinians are suffering more because they are being bombarded during the apartheid. This is not a war. This is total oppression. I thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Al-Jama. Mandla! Mandla! We are now going to call upon someone who is well known, who has been with our struggles, and that is Comrade Carl Nias to come and give his message of support.
Amandla! Free Palestine, free! Free Palestine, free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Commander-in-Chief, Comrade Julius Malema, the leadership of the EFF, I thank you as the President of ARETA for the opportunity to be part of this great revolutionary rally. In ARETA we said we will only identify with those who are true revolutionaries, who want to see our country truly free and who want to see Palestine free. So on Friday we were not here because we do not like doublespeak. We do not want an ANC who with one part of its mouth says that the Israeli embassy must go, but with another part of its mouth it allows this racist apartheid Israeli embassy to stay. We do not want an ANC government that continues with economic relations with apartheid Israel. Apartheid Israel must be boycotted, and this apartheid Israel embassy must be thrown out of this country now. We say as ARETA, we stand with the EFF. We stand with all progressive forces in our country in saying Palestine must be one united, free nation. No two-state solution. No two-state solution. Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. We understand why the people of Palestine have raised arms against apartheid Israel. And we say that we stand with the people of Palestine in their armed resistance against apartheid Israel. We understand the armed resistance of Hamas. We understand the armed resistance of Hezbollah. And we call on the South African government, if they have any backbone, to arm Hamas, to arm the people of Palestine. Let us join hands. Let us make sure that 75 years of humiliation, of killing the people of Palestine, must come to an end now. Let us deliver, Commander-in-Chief, the message not just to apartheid Israel, but to Biden of United States of America, to the United Kingdom in Britain, to all the allies of the United States in Western Europe. We will fight you until Palestine is free. Amandla! Viva the EFF! Viva Retta! Viva all progressive forces in South Africa! Viva freedom for the people of Palestine! Viva! Viva freedom for the people of Palestine! Viva! A luta continua! A luta continua! A luta continua! Thank you, comrades.
Thank you very much, Comrade Carl Nehaus. Down with null alignment, down. Phansi ngombuso wamaSirayeli, phansi. Phansi ngombuso wamaSirayeli, phansi. Thank you very much. Now we are going to call upon the Deputy Ambassador of the Palestine Embassy, who's here with us, to come and give his message of support and speak about the pain that his people are going through right now. Thank you very much.
Viva South Africa, viva! Viva, viva Palestine, viva! Dear comrades, President Julius Malema, the leader of EFF, all comrades who are here, on behalf of the Ambassador of Palestine, allow me to express our sincere appreciation to the leaders of EFF and esteemed party members for organizing this meaningful and important solidarity event. The war crimes continue today committed by the barbaric army along with its settler against our people and holy sites everywhere in Gaza Strip and West Bank. In this round of war, the Zionists killed more than 4,700 Palestinians, 85 in West Bank, wounded more than 15,000 from civilian, about 1,400 in West Bank as well, and destroy homes on the heads of their owners. There's about 160,000 housing units were partially or completely damaged. And the army ordered for our people in Gaza Strip to move from northern side to southern side. But right now they are still bombing in the south side. Yesterday only killed more than 20 civilians in south. While American administration is start to communicate with parties everywhere in the world to resettle people in Sinai Desert and some of Arab countries. I affirm the refusal of our people to leave their homeland. We prefer death. And this is the second Nakba. Dear comrades,
Benjamin Netanyahu criminal regime aims in round of this genocide to erase Gaza from the face of the earth, as he said, followers of 16-year inhuman siege in Gaza Strip. Israeli military chief refers to Palestinian as animal, and the member of Knesset, she's lady, said, called the army to use the weapon of Judgment Day, referring to the nuclear weapon. In the fact, we receive the Jewish in our country and open our home for them as victims of First and Second World Wars and Holocaust. If these Zionists consider themselves victims, then today we are victims of the victims, but we will not be defeated. Also, dozens of settler gangs like Hilltop Youth and Bryce Tag and Lahava organization continue to attack our villages, refugees camp, and our citizens on daily basis in West Bank. Israeli crimes today are state organized terrorism with no sense of USA and Western power. And this is the most insolent occupation in the history. Our people have paid heavy price as a result of British Foreign Secretary Balfour promise to establish a national homeland for the Jewish in Palestine, and with the support of Western power. In general, the uprooting two-thirds of our people and more than hundreds massacres that continue to this day, including massacre of Babbitt's Hospital in Gaza, which contains the Holy Anglican Church. They killed more than 500 people. They bombed also the Greek Orthodox Church, which is the third oldest church in the world. They killed in this massacre more than 10 Christians and injured more than 30 people. Dear comrades, the Embassy of State of Palestine extend its heartfelt gratitude to South African government and President, the Alliance, the Progressive Party, EFF, NFB, Al-Jama'ah, and BAC, and other, and the Solidarity Organization, fifth group, who have demonstrated unwavering support to the Palestinian people during the current barbaric war. In the same times, we call upon political parties such DA and others to reevaluate their policies. We believe that political parties should stand in the right side of the history and support just causes. Dear comrades, enough is enough. As we struggle against apartheid for freedom, independence, dignity, the Amnesty and Human Rights Watch issued the reports that confirm Israel is apartheid state. And the Anglican Church of South Africa recently confirmed that Israel is an apartheid state. Also, Beit Salem, the Israeli Human Rights Organization, released a report in early 21, confirmed Israel is an apartheid state, not only against our people, but against their citizens also. And last year, the Constitutional Court of South Africa ruled last year that attacking Zionism is not attacking Semitism, and the criticism of Zionism is not Semitism of Jews, a criticism of Jews. Dear comrades, we appeal for international community to put pressure on Israel to stop this barbaric war and to label Israel as an apartheid state, including imposing all kinds of sanctions on Israel. we request from all countries whose citizens hold Israeli passport to prevent them from joining the Israeli army, also to prevent them for living in the illegal settlement in West Bank. Lastly, we wish all the free parties to stand together for achieving a 2/3 majority in coming election in South Africa, to protect the country's constitution and moral principle of democratic South Africa, as well to secure a bright future for the children of this beloved country, the sons of the soil. Thank you. Amanda.
Thank you very much, Deputy Ambassador. Mayambe, Israel Ambassador, South Africa, mayambe. Phansi ngombuso wabatsindezeli bamaSirayeli phansi. Thank you very much. Sijoiniwe nguleader wePhudemo waseSwatini who is equally fighting a similar brutality against the monarchy of King Mswati. Comrade Makanya, please come and give your message of support.
Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Long live the CIC, long live! Down with Israel, down! Down with Israel, down! Down with Zionism, down! Long live the undying spirit of Comrade Yasser Arafat, long live! Long live the undying spirit of Comrade Yasser Arafat, long live! Amanda! Free Palestine, free! Free Palestine, free! From land to the sea! Free Palestine! Thank you very much, Comrade President and Commander-in-Chief of the Economic Freedom Fighters, Comrade Julius Silo Malema, the Deputy President, Comrade Floyd Shivambu, the National Chair, Comrade Veronica, the President of the EFF Student Command, and all leaders of the EFF present here. We want to thank you, comrades, members and leaders of this economic emancipatory movement that has always located internationalism at the center of its struggle, for coming out in your numbers to condemn what Israel is doing. We are aware, comrades, that this is not the first time that the mighty EFF has taken the struggle of the Palestinian people to this embassy that must be closed. We agree with you, Commander-in-Chief, that Israel does not deserve to occupy any square inch of South African soil. For we know very well how hard you fought to ensure that this country of Oliver Tambo, this country of Chris Hani is free. It is indeed, comrades, an indictment to all those martyrs of the South African Revolution that South Africa is still hosting an embassy of Israel. We are here today because we know very well and have benefited from progressive internationalism and solidarity of the EFF. It is for that reason that we want to say, comrade, unequivocally, as Phudemo, we unashamedly stand with the people of Palestine. The people of Palestine have suffered for too long. For 75 years, the people of Palestine have had to endure the dehumanizing occupation state of the apartheid state of Israel. We want to say to all comrades in Palestine and to all progressive internationalist movements across the world, if the people of Palestine are to be free, it will take each and every one of us to do something against Israel. It cannot be, comrades, that all we do is to come and march to this embassy. We are looking at the leadership of this mighty economic emancipatory movement to give us the signal on what to do. It cannot be, comrades, that women and children continue to die in Palestine and all we do is to bring petition. It is our whole view, comrades, that we can do more. Finally, this is what we want to say to the people of Palestine. Your consistent struggle for 75 years has given all of us across the world who are struggling against dictatorship an inspiration. We are a source of courage for all revolutionaries in the world. And we want to say to you that the multitude of EFF ground forces and fighters who are here, we know what they mean when they offer solidarity. And we are confident that now that this mighty economic emancipatory movement has actively taken up this issue, it won't be long the state of Israel will fall. Amandla! Amandla! Long live the economic freedom fighters, long live! Down with Israel, down! Thank you.
Thank you very much, Comrade Mlungisi Makhanya. Now we are going to call upon the young ones, Otata Zonke. The president of the EFF Student Command, to come and give a message of our support. President Sihlelonzi.
Agenda ya Israeli, agenda ya Israeli, ase, agenda ya Zioniste, agenda ya Zioniste, hauya bulala bandwana, agenda ya Israeli, sete ya bulala bandwana. Agenda ya Israeli, Amandla, free Palestine, free Palestine. Down with Benjamin Netanyahu, down with Benjamin Hitler Netanyahu, down. Long live the struggle of Palestine, long live the struggle of the children of Palestine, long live. Thank you very much, National Chair, the Deputy President, all the leaders who are here, and of course, the Commander-in-Chief of the struggle of economic freedom in South Africa and Africa. The message of the youth of South Africa is simple. We stand with the people of Palestine, and we make no mistake. We don't speak in forked tongues, because we saw some youth that came here last week Friday, and it is the youth that belongs to the governing party. Why is the youth of the governing party not asking the government, you have the power to remove this embassy? Why are you marching? Why are you not removing them? So we do not belong to those hypocrites, those who want to confuse South Africa, those who want to confuse the people of Palestine and march here as if they are in the opposition. They are government. They must legislate and remove this racist embassy of Israel. Commander-in-Chief, the next message I want to make is that the EFF Students Command has been taking all these institutions in South Africa. Now, because we're in SRC, We want to say to all SRCs of the EFF Students Command, all of you must fight for the academic boycott of all Israel academics, all Israel research, all Israel work which is done in our institutions. We don't want murderers in our universities. We don't want people who kill and bomb children in our institutions of higher learning. So, Commander-in-Chief, when you are fighting in Parliament, we are going to kick tables in councils, we are going to kick tables in Senate, we are going to kick tables in the institutions of higher learning. The last message we want to make is to the Jewish youth of South Africa and the world. The EFF has no problem with the Jewish people. We have a problem with the racist Zionist state of Israel. In the same way, when the global community was fighting Nazi Germany, they never had a problem with the innocent people of Germany, but they had a problem with the Nazi state of Germany. So are we. We don't have a problem with Jews. We call on the Jews of South Africa to join us as we stand against the racist state of Israel. Amandla! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Thank you very much.
Viva EFFSC, viva! Viva EFFSC, viva! Amandla! Gawethu! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Thank you very much, fighters. Now, sifike kuvuthondaba. Masamkele once more all commissars that are here with us and all of you ground forces of the economic emancipation movement. Forward to economic freedom in our lifetime, forward! Forward to economic freedom in our lifetime, forward! Thank you very much. Now we are going to call upon the Deputy President to do the honors of today. Deputy President Floyd Nyiko Shivambu.
Amandla! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Amandla! Viva Palestine! Viva! Pansi apartheid Israel! Pansi! Pansi Zionism! Pansi! Forward to freedom of Palestine! Forward! Long live the fighting spirit of Yasser Arafat! Long live! Amandla! Away to! Thank you very much, National Chairperson, and thank you very much to leaders of the other political parties from Areta, from Al Jama, the president of Pudemu, and all of us who came from the length and breadth of South Africa. But most importantly, all of us who came as ground forces of the EFF. My task today is a simple and straightforward task. Is to raise a great internationalist, a leader of a Marxist, Leninist, Fanonian organization, which is anti-imperialist in character, a leader who is standing firm on the struggles, at the forefront of the struggles of the oppressed people here in South Africa, in the African continent, in the African diaspora, in the entire world. I'm raising to you a revolutionary whom you can count in terms of consistency, in the same lines as Thomas Sankara, in the same lines as Yasser Arafat. I'm raising to you the Commander-in-Chief and President of the EFF. Comrade President,
Amandla. Amandla. Viva EFF, viva. There are no monitors here. Yeah, the sound is a problem. Chief. Amandla. Thank you very much, Deputy President and the leadership of Areta, Al-Jamaa, Pudemo, the Deputy Ambassador of Palestine, the Deputy President, and all leaders who are here. We are here to do a simple task, to tell Israel and the world to know that we are on the side of Palestine. We are not neutral, because neutrality during the difficult times is equal to selling out. Palestinians will remember the silence of those who kept quiet during difficult times. We are here today in Pretoria, the heart of apartheid. The reason why we are able to come and march here today and do it freely, without soldiers carrying guns, without police carrying guns, without us being intimidated, is because the people of the world stood with us during difficult times. It was the people of Nigeria who took their money from their salaries and donated to liberation movement for us to get our freedom. It was the anti-apartheid movement in America, in UK, in many other parts of the world, where the world stood in solidarity with us and said, we will not sit down and watch the Afrikaner apartheid regime killing our people in South Africa. That's why we have our freedom today. We are here to extend the same favor to the children of Palestine. The war in Palestine is not a holy war, it's an evil war. Because even here, the apartheid Afrikaner regime used to say they are the chosen ones, used to say they are children of God and we are animals. So when the Minister of Defense of Israel calls Palestinians animals, we know what he means, because we were called animals ourselves here in South Africa by those who were claiming they were sent by God. There is no holy war there. There is an evil war. And we must always stand against the evil. Comrades, what type of government do we have in Israel that goes and bomb a hospital where people have run away for refugee, where people are sick, where children are there, where pregnant women are there? You bomb a hospital and you say you are looking for Hamas, but you are killing innocent children. There is nothing wrong Hamas did. This folk tongues and people speaking in parables and we don't know what they are hearing, what they are saying, it's wrong. When you are oppressed, the only option you have is to fight. And that's what Hamas is doing. They are fighting for their freedom. Mandela did the same thing, took up the guns and fought for the freedom of the people of South Africa. When you are oppressed, you only have one option: confront the enemy and shoot to kill. Do not kiss the enemy. Why do you want to kiss the enemy? People came, took the land of the Palestinians. Every year they extend their occupation. When you look at the map of Palestine, there is nothing left of land in Palestine. The people of Palestine have got nothing to lose but their chains. They must stand up and fight for their freedom, and condemning Hamas is an act of cowardice. I heard some fools saying we can't compare Hamas with Mandela and them. They are the same. This president of Areta carried guns. He was shooting to kill, to liberate you. He was doing exactly what Hamas is doing. O.R. Tambo did the same thing. Chris Hani did the same thing. Winnie Mandela did the same thing. Steve Biko did the same thing. There is nothing wrong Hamas is doing. But where did this ANC and MK get money to have guns, to have ammunition, to have food? The international progressive world gave them guns, gave them food, gave them their camps, Cuba gave them doctors. They were called terrorists, like Hamas is called terrorists. But people did not see terrorists in them, they saw liberators. The EFF, when it takes over next year, is going to arm Hamas and make sure Hamas has got the necessary equipment to fight for their freedom. Netanyahu is a #1 terrorist, and he must be declared everywhere he goes. He must never know peace, because he's a #1 world terrorist, and the world must fight against terrorists. A murderer, a person who's committing genocide in Palestine in the name of attacking Hamas, yet is attacking innocent women and children. He says to them, I'm giving you 24 hours to leave Gaza, or else I'm coming in. As the people are walking out of Gaza, scared of Israel, he's shooting those innocent people. Yet he's the one who said, leave. When they are leaving, he's killing them. It can't be that the people of South Africa, who are beneficiaries of international solidarity, sit back and allow this nonsense to go on. We don't want apartheid Israel. And when we say we don't want apartheid Israel, it must never be confused with the fact that we are saying we don't want the Jews. It's not true. There are a lot of white people in South Africa when we're fighting a white apartheid regime. One of them is here. He joined the struggle against white apartheid in South Africa. Yet he was white, because he never saw that struggle as a struggle against white people. He saw it as a struggle to liberate the oppressed masses of our people. So where are the progressive Jews to stand up and say we do not associate ourselves with Netanyahu? No one must go around saying we are fighting with Jews, not in our name. We are not fighting with Jews, we are fighting with an apartheid Israel, and it shall fall. It's just a matter of time before the illegitimate government of Israel falls. Comrades, we are not only going to arm Hamas, we are going to remove this embassy, because we can't stay with murderers in the same area, breathe the same air with people who kill innocent people. Don't listen to those who are here on Friday coming for PR. They've got the power to remove this nonsense behind this truck. They are not removing it. Why? They are getting money from the Israeli government. That's why they are scared of the Israeli government. Cyril Ramaphosa was made a president with the money donated to him by the Jewish people who are behind this Israeli embassy and the Israeli government. Those who gave Cyril money are the Jewish people who are not progressive, are Jewish people who want to perpetuate the apartheid Israel and the oppression of Palestine. That's why Cyril can't say anything. He went to the ANC, NEC, wear a scarf. Yes, sirs. Those Jewish people were like, "Wena, you wear a scarf with Palestinian scarf with our money." He had to issue a statement to explain himself. There is nothing to explain, even ourselves when we live here. We are not explaining anything to anyone. We make no apology for being here. Comrades, call to action. McDonald's is giving the soldiers of Israel food in Israel. We want McDonald's South Africa to distance itself from what is happening in Israel. They've got until the end of this month to issue a statement distancing themselves from what McDonald's is doing in Israel, giving murderers food to murder women and children. Comrades, Woolworths has got a responsibility by end of this month to remove every product on their shelves that comes from Israel. If they don't remove products from Israel, we'll go and remove them ourselves. We don't want any product of Israel sold here in South Africa. We don't want the food that comes from the people who have blood of innocent people on their hands. We are warning all those who are in business with Israel. We are coming for you because you are the ones who make that government to be what it is. If we engage in an international boycott of all products that come from Israel, Israel will hear that now we have to respect the rights of Palestinians. Comrades, we must never get tired. We will come here as and when we feel like all the time. President of Pudemo, these marches are very impactful. This is what liberated us, and this is what is going to liberate Palestine. We will always come here to remind these people that we don't want what's happening in Palestine. Comrades, the role of embassy is to collect intelligence for their countries. So all embassies of Israel in the world, when they file every day, there was a protest at the embassy. There was a protest at the embassy. One day, that government will listen because they will know that the world doesn't agree with what they are doing. Comrades, we must make sure that those who support Palestine, especially our brothers and sisters who believe that Palestine is under attack, must do the right thing all the time when we go to elections. We have Muslim communities who say, we support Palestine, we will always do everything in our power to support Palestine. But when the elections come, they vote for DA which support Israel. And they forget that it is this DA that gives these people power to continue with their nonsense. The Muslim communities, in solidarity with the people of Palestine, must vote for a government that will stand unashamedly with the people of Palestine. When elections come, our Muslim communities vote for the ANC, which has got power to remove this embassy yet is not doing it because they are benefiting both sides. Comrades, this war of Palestine will never be won if our actions and our talk are not the same. We must always put our money where our mouth is. And that will be demonstrated next year. This nonsense of Israel can only be stopped if South Africa takes a position and say, leave, the whole African continent will join, the whole progressive international world will join and say Palestine embassies must leave. So today, we have no memorandum. To give who memorandum? Because these people are not a government. These are thugs. These are terrorists here. And we can't legitimize the terrorists. We must never give them the respect that we give to the deputy ambassador of Palestine. These people here have got no respect for humanity and for life. Therefore, we must never find ourselves in any cooperation, none whatsoever, with the Israeli embassy. We are happy that the African Union refused to give Israel an observer status in the African Union. We don't want only that. We want a resolution of the African Union that says the embassies of Israel in the whole of Africa must go until the people of Palestine find their peace. So fighters, by coming here, it's an act of sacrifice. You understand the pain of the children of Palestine. You are saying to the children of Palestine, your pain is our pain. You are saying to the children of Palestine, we will never enjoy our freedom as long as you don't enjoy freedom in Palestine. We are not free here as long as Palestine is not free. So comrades, you did not come because you are bored. You came because you understand the mission. That the mission is a total liberation of the oppressed all over the world. And that mission must continue. We thank the leadership of Gauteng. We thank all progressive forces that organized this gathering today. It's not the last one. As long as our children are being killed in Palestine, this place will become our permanent residence, because we must never allow them to forget, not even for a second, that they are murderers. Comrades, start identifying where Woolworths is found. Start identifying where McDonald's is found. Very soon action will be announced to go to those who support apartheid Israel. We are saying, Woolworths, you are here. You see, President of Areta, these ones of mine, they can't afford Woolworths. That's why I can't say to them they must not buy Woolworths, because in any way they don't buy it. I'm talking to you, the elite. When you arrive home, just check in the fridge. Anything that looks like an apartheid Israel, remove it from the fridge. Don't even give it to the dogs, because even our dogs don't deserve to eat anything from Israel. All of you who are watching from home, everywhere in South Africa, boycott the products of Israel. Anything that is from Israel, don't buy it in South Africa, because by buying it, you are supporting the killing of our people in Palestine. Let us not just talk, let there be action, so that the regime of Israel, of Netanyahu, will know that international community means business. Comrades, President of the Student Command has made it very clear. All EFF-led SRC and institutions of higher learning. We are cutting any academic relationship with any institution in Israel. Anything that has got to do with Israel, we don't want in our institutions of higher learning. We are not saying we don't want Jews, because you are going to live here and say, hey, they said Jewish people must go. No, we are not talking about Jewish people. We are saying any institutionalized relationship with the university and any institution from Israel, they must cut that with immediate effect. We don't want anything to do with Israel. Comrades, let's go and make sure that our people appreciate and understand the pain of the children of Palestine. Let us educate our people and make them aware that those people are going through what we went through here in South Africa. Fighters, don't get tired. Continue to support Swaziland. Continue to support Western Sahara. Continue to support Cuba against the embargo imposed on them by America. We must make sure all of the oppressed world is supported, because we are product of their support. You are making the whole continent very proud that at least there are people somewhere in Africa who are standing up and supporting the people of Palestine. We are going to boycott every product of Israel, even the ones that are not mentioned. From now onwards, we are collecting intelligence on where products of Israel are being sold. And we need to visit them and tell them, you've got until end of this month to remove everything of Israel from the shelf, or else we'll remove it for you, because you are supporting murderers. So, fighters, thank you very much for the discipline. When you go back, maintain discipline. We are not going to leave now, because we have nothing to do today. Today we are Palestine. So we are going to sit here, and then we'll close at 4:30. We play music here. Make noise for these ones, and for their neighbors as well, so that their neighbors can remind them, why are you not going home? Because you are causing us trouble here. So relax. You've got the freedom of the city, so the EFF is in charge of the streets now. So let's all not be in a hurry to leave, because that's what they want. They want us to go. Those who can afford to buy water, neighbors who can bring a hose pipe, please bring it out. Let's drink water. Those who can supply water, whatever you have, please let's share. Because in the EFF we share. So let's make sure everyone is sorted here and no one feels left out. At the right time, the leadership will tell you it's now to go. Those who want to come on stage and do free Palestine, the stage is yours. Anyone who wants to come here, this is your way, this is your day to show solidarity with the world. So we are happy, fighters, that you are here and you are disciplined. Continue to be disciplined. Do not forget the children of Palestine. Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF! Viva! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Amanda! How no makubi siyaya no makubi siyaya no mabesetubola besishaya besibopha noma besedubula besishaya besibopha noma kubi siyaya noma kubi siyaya noma besedubula besishaya besibopha. Who left? Who right? Namasa. Who left? Kita. Kilame. Hirwata. Samarumo. Asicha. Where were you when I'm shit? Where were you when I'm dreamt? Sofas kichim, emoye. Sofas kichim, etati. Kichima. Bongela want, imagiti. Bongela want, imagiti. Siltatile, hilagiti. Siltatile, hilagiti. Sibram Konto Alliance. Shoot to kill. Kilame. Brr, pa. Brr, pa. Tension.